In this video, we're going to talk about SAT math problems that deal with central angles and inscribed angles. Now, a central angle is when the vertex of the angle is at the center of the circle. So at point B here is the center of the circle. The measure of this angle here is going to be equal to the measure of this arc. Okay, so if this is 40 degrees, the arc will also be 40 degrees. Okay, so that's the central angle. Now for an inscribed angle, the vertex is on the circle itself. So at point B here, the vertex is right on the circle. Now if the measure of arc AC is x, the measure of this angle here will be half of x. So the measure of the inscribed angle is half the measure of the arc. So even in this one, the second one here, the measure of this arc is x. The measure of the inscribed angle will be 1/2 of x. And also in this third example, measure of arc AC, if that's x, measure of the inscribed angle will be 1/2 x. So that's an inscribed angle where the vertex is on the circle itself. If an inscribed angle intersects a semicircle, the angle is a right angle. Alright, so this basically the diameter of the circle cuts the circle in half. That's a semicircle. That angle here will be a right angle. Now if we have a line that's tangent to the circle, line AC, and we have our radius that intersects at that same point that the tangent does. And what is a tangent? Tangent intersects a circle at exactly one spot. So I have my radius that intersects at that same spot. This angle here will be at a right angle. So that's when you have a tangent. In this example SAT problem, it says point B is the center of the circle. Points A and C lie on the circle as shown. What is the measure in degrees of arc AC? Alright, so our angle here, the vertex is at the center of the circle, so it's a central angle. And that means that arc AC will have the same measure. So this is also 45 degrees. So our answer is 45. In this example SAT problem, it says points A, B, and C lie on the circle as shown. What is the measure in degrees of arc AC? So here we have an inscribed angle. The vertex of the angle is on the circle. So remember, we have the arc measure will be x, and the inscribed angle will be half of x. Or otherwise, arc AC would be twice as the inscribed angle. So 65 times 2 is 130. So our answer here would be 130 degrees. Now in this example SAT problem, it says point P is the center of the circle in the figure shown. What is the value of x? Okay, so here we need to figure out what this inscribed angle is at A, B, C. Now if I were to draw lines from the center of the circle to here, I'll have two isosceles triangles. So AP is congruent with PC. Okay, those are both radiuses of the circle. So if this is 30 degrees here, this will also be 30 degrees. Likewise here, PA and PB are radiuses of the circle. So it makes it isosceles. So this is also 30 degrees here. Okay, so in total, 30 and 30 give you 60 degrees for this angle here. So now we have an inscribed angle, BAC. And remember, the measure of the arc BC would be twice that. so 120. And the central angle will have the same measure as the arc. So x will be 120 degrees. So the value of x will be 120. In this example, SAT problem says, in the figure shown, C is at the center of the circle, AB is tangent to the circle at A. Which of the following is true about the measure of angle BAC? Is it less than 90, greater than 90, equal to 90, or it cannot be determined if it's less than, greater than, or equal to 90? So if we have a tangent, a circle, and we got a radius going to it, remember that is going to form a right angle. Okay, so it's going to be equal to 90 degrees. So answer C. So I hope this video helped you out. We talked about central angles in the arc. We talked about inscribed angles in relation to the measurement of the arc. And we talked about a line that's tangent, and then another line that's coming from the center of the circle to that tangent point. It's going to form a 90-degree angle. If you're interested in learning more about SAT math topics, remember to check out our channel and look under our SAT math playlist. Thanks.